impact do you think it will have?
Did you know that the guy that killed Tamir Rice, the 12-year-old, he'd been fired and already found unfit to do police work, and it has like 2 or 3 lawsuits against him. Cleveland PD never even checked. So someone who had already been fired and found unfit to do police work killed a 12-year-old child, tackled his sister when she tried to comfort him, and stood there for 9 minutes as he died. You have rating sites for everything. Professors, hospitals, politicians, everything. If I can provide a tool which lets people know that the police that are in their community are good and can be trusted, it not only benefits the community, it actually benefits the police. By building a scoring system that is fair and balanced and uses no bias to actually say, look, these are the good police officers and these are the not so good police officers. We would like these people removed from our community. So you do performance reviews of officers.
That's good.
So that way, it's not necessarily seen as a pure negative, because the performance review could be, this dude was totally awesome, so cool, and I appreciate having officers like you in our community. That's a performance review. I want them to care what their cop score is. I don't want to use it as a weapon to hurt anyone any more than a teacher uses an F to hurt a student. They own their cop score, and it's a result of their behavior and their engagement with the community. This score is truly indicative of how the community feels about the way you do your job.
But so, okay, so how do you, like, you probably can't give somebody a gun, right? And say, like, look, you're expected to sort of be vulnerable, right?
I disagree.
Okay.
I think that that's where courage comes in. There's this officer in Billings, Montana named Grant Morrison. He has killed 2 people who are no threat to him. This man should not be a police officer because he's just bad at it. He does not have the courage to do his job. If this man was not a coward, then he would have taken just a little bit of courage, to say, I'm not going to shoot this man instantly without thinking about it, because maybe he doesn't have a weapon. Instead, he was too scared to be vulnerable. He was too terrified. He was too terrified to take a chance and save a man's life. Not once, but twice. Now, on the other hand, there are officers who, even though they have a weapon, have refused to draw that weapon on someone else and talked them down. They made themselves vulnerable. Like, they put themselves out there. They said, you know what? The easy thing for me to do here is to put a bullet through your head. But they didn't do it. They decided to make themselves somewhat vulnerable and save someone's life. What can be done to restore the community's trust in law enforcement? This is not a black problem. This is not a white problem. It's not a Latino problem. This is a community problem that needs to be dealt with. Either fear wins or community wins.